Good. Are we good? Are we good? We are good. I'll be back. Hello there. Here we are. All making a grand return back to RLAIS Primetime. And here we are. We have 3 great games setting up tonight. We have a rivalry game, a fierce one of the greatest rivalries we've seen ever. Just coming up in 30 minutes or less. We have Express Rebels. That is the game of the night. But we also have some great, phenomenal games still expected. We have Dragon Seekers. Dragons remaining top of the league right now. They know how to play ball around here. Rebels are actually leading the division. So we have great games today. Seekers sitting number 2 in their division, sitting at 8-5. Dragons, on the other hand, they're sitting. Dragons also sitting at 8-5 too. Taking a look at Knights, Rebel versus Wolves, divisional game. Wolves are looking to maybe win this game. Who knows? We could see a Knights upset, but recently the Wolves have gone pretty cold. They've lost their last 3 of 5. And meanwhile, taking a look at the Express versus Rebels. 2 teams are the top of the division right now. They know how to play ball. And we expect a great game. Match of the game is going to be the last one. And then we're going to hop right into Texas Tech versus Wisconsin. Huge game. And you never know what you can see really in the playoffs. We've already seen Oregon win an instant classic series. But we're about to get started right now. Expert prediction for Dragon Seekers. The Dragons pull out the win. Winning in a narrow game. Winning 3-2. 3-2. It's going to be a pretty low scoring game. Both these defenses sitting really well. We're getting the stat sheet out right now. And if you're taking a look at the Dragons defense right now, Dragons defense staying top 5, barely even allowing 3 goals. And meanwhile, taking a look at the Seekers, they're in number 1 actually by a huge margin. Meanwhile, their offenses are looking a little bit more lackluster, really. Except for the Dragons. Dragons have a top 5 offense, but here we are. Taking a look at the lineup, they have Viper, Cougar, and Yuri. 3 high-end players for the Dragons. Meanwhile, the Seekers have Salty, Casper, and Slider. Still, this is going to be a stacked matchup tonight. And here we go. We're already beginning it off. Yuri. Nice. Over the middle. Nothing really much. Too high. Casper. What can Casper do? Yuri right now in the Offensive Player of the Year. Same thing with Viper. Meanwhile, Cougar is seeing an MVP right now. One of the best players we've seen in a long time. Generational. Second year player, was rookie last season. Ooh, Viper, nice save by him. Viper in high school, actually, he was a leader actually in a few clubs. He was a fisher. That's his favorite pastime. He usually goes fishing. He's involved in competitive fishing too, as his side gig. So nice to see it. Ooh, backward save. And that's when you know they get hyped when you see that, but it could be detrimental, really. Casper, Cougar over the middle. Here we go. Viper looking good. This is a really defensive game as we expected. Both these teams don't allow many points at all. Over the middle. Salty, nice. Nice hit away. Not really what could have been a goal, but Salty. Wide open in the lane. Hit away by Viper. 2 minutes and we haven't seen a goal yet. Slider. Over the middle, nothing. Ooh, Cougar. Can we see a goal there? Cougar. Cougar. Wow. Nice goal there. We're nearly 2.5 minutes in and we've seen our first goal. Nice long shot. Only Slider got there a little bit late earlier. I mean, that could have been an easy save, but no one had boost. They didn't know what to really do. So that brings up that dilemma. Yuri looking good. Have a pretty quiet game actually by Yuri. Only 18 score. That can change in a blink of an eye though. After there's a little bit. Ooh, Casper! Goal ties it up. Nice play. Viper was in net. He kind of backed away. Viper tried to go for a save, but ball was way too high. He didn't have any boost to really get an aerial there. Get up in the air, so great play. Viper. What can Viper do? Ooh. Salty, nice defensive play right there. And that could be already returned back to our goal. And Slider again. We've seen no goals the first 2.5 minutes. And now these last 30 seconds, we've already seen 3 goals. Great game so far. This is what we've expected to get. After this, we have Wolves versus Knights. Teams are looking hopefully secure a win. This is gonna be a Wolves home stadium. Nice. Ooh, over the middle is a tie game. Cougar again. Cougar MVP candidate for a reason. And this is what. Great play by Cougar right there. Casper. He's got right past Casper right there. Got him to leave net a little bit, get a little aggressive. Tip it back. Tip it, and then that's an easy goal right there. We're tied up, 1.5 minutes to go. It's looking like the defenses are beginning to a little bit weaken now. It's been a really heavy grind. Over the middle. Slider over the middle, nothing. Casper though, big demo there. Ooh, Yuri! Salty, nice save there in a crucial moment, but Viper takes the lead, and here we go. 1 minute to go. And now the Dragons are gonna strike. Huge goal right there, nice shot. What a game. And here we go. We just have under 1 minute to go. Yuri's gonna knock away, but it's Casper! Casper, second goal of the day. Yuri just knocks it, and that just set it up. And then Cougar, for whatever reason, was going for a backwards goal. I don't know what he was doing there, but it's tied up now, 3-3. Quiet first half has led to an active second half, really, where defenses are getting tired. Soon enough, they're gonna have to break. Yeah, looking like the winner's gonna have to get 4 goals at least, maybe even 5. You never know. Ooh, nice hit away by Yuri. Ooh, oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. They need to stop here. Yuri. Goal. 16 seconds remaining. Yuri. Collecting their first goal of the day. And here we are. 4-3 game. And the Seekers are in major trouble. This is potentially to take back. They're still 2 games back right now against the Guardians. They're in a tough division right now, a very top-heavy division even. Where we have 3 stacked division actually, 3 teams over 500, and looking like the Seekers are gonna lose. Dragons, huge win. Cougar getting MVP. Big win. And we're about to take you to the next game. 4-3 final. And Yuri with the go-ahead goal. With 16 remaining. With 16 remaining. What a play right there. And we're going to Wolves versus Knights now. Another huge game, honestly. I think it's an underrated game. We could see an upset. I think the Wolves are have fallen off a little bit, but sometimes you just never know. So we're getting the Wolves in here. Wolves, they're looking to get something going here. Wolves versus Knights. Knights have won actually a few games recently. They started out, I think, 1 in like 8. But they've won their last few now. They're getting their homework in. And let me pull up the Wolves are blue and green. The Knights are gray. There you go. And we're gonna just get into the action right now. Basically, some stats as we're getting right in. That the Knights are sitting with the #1 worst offense in the league. Seekers as well, actually. Both are bottom 2, averaging only less than 2.5 goals per game, which is awful. But the Knights, their defense also isn't really good. They're sitting at 18th in defense. Meanwhile, the Wolves out here sitting 3rd defensively and offensively. They're sitting in the top 10. Their offense is really why they've been losing games recently. Taking a look at the Wolves, we have Roundhouse. Roundhouse, underrated player in my opinion. Samara and Salty. Merlin, Wolfman, and Heater. Big game for the Knights. They need to find some momentum. You know, really struggling early on in the season. I don't know how long I've been muted for, but Salty, nice goal. Okay, second goal right there. I had to miss. Salty, 2 goals on the day. Roundhouse and Heater sitting at the bottom of the respective teams, 2-0 early on. You never know sometimes. Wolfman had an opportunity there, but I haven't seen too much of Wolfman this season. But they could take it back for 3 goals already. Own goal and Salty with the hat trick. A minute into the game. This is looking like a blowout early on. The Wolves might be taking care of business, but it's still 4 minutes to go. Sometimes your offense goes into a dry streak, and here we go, Merlin. Great kickoff there, and they need to capitalize off of this, really. They're off to a cold start, and here, goal! 3-1 game. The Knights are wagging their finger early on. They might have the worst offense in the league, but you can never count them out sometimes. So here we go, 3-1 game, under 4 minutes to go. Merlin, nice hit there. They can make it a 3-2 game. Nice hit away from Samara. And here we go. Peter over the middle. Nice hit by, just high by Merlin. Wolfman, tons of boost. You need to use it a little bit. Wolfman with a save. I don't think that was going to go in anyways. That's a little bit off, really, on their aim. And here we go. Roundhouse. Salty over the middle. Ooh, Merlin. Nothing. Roundhouse. Nice. Roundhouse. Just a little bit off, but Roundhouse with the goal. 4-1 game. Great play there. And Roundhouse. Sitting at 1 goal, first goal of the game for them. And here we go. Ooh, nice save by Merlin. Let's go. Ooh, Roundhouse. Nice save there. And we still have 2 minutes to go. Comeback could be still in the books maybe, but soon something's gonna have to be done soon. Something's gonna have to be done, and nothing really by the Wolves but a nice offense. The Wolves, I mean, have a great defense, one of the best in the league, and they could make it a 5-1 game. This game is getting ugly. When you're down 4 goals, that's when you kind of think the game is starting to become over. But there's still under 2 minutes to go. Anything can happen. We've seen miracle comebacks like this happen. It's just looking a little bit bleak. Roundhouse over the middle. Samara again. Nothing. No answers. Merlin tried, but great defense there by Samara. Maybe Salty. So, Salty, nice goal, 6-1 game. 4 goals. 6-1, Salty, 4 goals on the day. Roundhouse with an assist. This is looking like a blowout on paper, and it really is. It's been relentless by and they're looking legitimate yet again. They might be losing a few games, but that doesn't mean you can count them out. When they're down, you can always, especially when you have a really unpredictable expansion team like this, you can't rule out them coming back and just taking care of business. And they avoid a trap game, really, that could bring their confidence down even more. But The Knights, they're the worst team in the league for a reason. I'd say and can Merlin get a goal here? Just a little bit high. Peter is in position. Hits over them. It is a wide open net right now. Nice save by Merlin, but is this... They can make it a 7-1 game. Will they? Oh, they might. 6-1 game final. Wolves just take care of business. What they should be doing. And all we can really say about that game, really. Salty, great game. Roundhouse too. The entire team did really well. They just took care of business, and that's what happens. Wolves blow out tonight, 6-1. And here we go. We're going to yet one more game for RLAIS, and then we're going to get into... We have rivalry game. Heated rivalry game. It's been even. We've seen instant classics these last few seasons, really. Rebels, Express. And I think this game is... And this game is at a neutral field. This takes place in Champions Field. This is one of those premier rivalries that take place in Champions Field once a year. The primary color is dark red, and then their primary color, they're going with a darker red. I think. No, they have the darker red, and then white. No. So, so this one, these teams have the darker gray. And then the Rebels, yeah, actually they have a lighter gray. Okay, I think we had everything solved. So this is at a neutral site. This goes on in Champions Field. It is a night game. Premier rivalry. Teams. This is going to be a high-scoring game. Usually this is a low-scoring, two great defenses. But we don't have that this year, actually. The Rebels are staying in the top 10 in defense, but Express, they're barely staying in the top 15. I think the Express really they're pretty mediocre, really. But somehow they're both leading their divisions. And but they both have negative differentials, so Group B, no one has a winning record there. And meanwhile, the Express is somehow 8-5. That is a pretty crazy thing. When you think of frauds, you probably think the Express, really, but you never know. This is where narratives are made. Wolfman, Iceman, Imp on Express, Sabretooth, Khan, and Goose on the Rebels. Here we go. Darker reds are the Rebels. Lighter reds are the Express. And it's going to be a little bit hard to tell, really. But here we go. Wolfman over the middle. Nothing. High action-packed 5 minutes of gameplay. You always expect a good one. Iceman over the middle. Here we go. Sabretooth over. Not. Oh, great save by Iceman. And here we go. Wolfman over the middle with a 1-0 game for the Express. Imp and Goose yet to get touches, but right now Wolfman, first goal of the game, 1 minute in. This is a great rivalry game where you always expect something to go down, but just doesn't happen like that. Sabretooth, nice play. Getting into net. We'll see if Sabretooth can do anything. I think Sabretooth is an underrated play. Wolfman again! Second goal of the game! Wow, look at that. Nice center. Imp was all over it, but nice play. Nice pass, actually. I think Imp got the... No, Imp didn't get anything. I think Iceman got... Never mind. But, here we go. Imp. Ooh, a con? Ooh, 2-1 game! 2-1 game. Let's take a look at a replay of this. Imp hits it away. Setting up Con and just... He went all in on offense there and just left the wide open net, which sometimes is a major mistake that you don't want to make. And here we go. You always want something good. Ooh. Nice play. Right now, sitting on offense right now. Can the Rebels tie it up? Iceman, long shot, 3-1 game. Long shot goal right there. Look at that, Iceman. 37-mile-per-hour goal. Nice play, 3-1 game. Still 3 minutes to go. You always expect something in this premier rivalry and a neutral site. This game is Iceman 4-1. The Express right now are looking to end the fraud comments. They're trying to break the allegations, and here we are, 4-1 game against the division-leading Rebels. And here we are. Wolfman. Whoa. And it's 5-1. This game has gone ugly. 5-1 now. We thought we were going to get a game when it was just 2-1. But here we are, 5-1. We were all hoping for a better game, but you never know. Comeback is still in the books. They're going to have to score quickly, though. And it's about to be 6-1. Wolfman. Goose has done absolutely nothing this game. And meanwhile, Iceman and Wolfman both sitting a hat trick. And Wolfman is having the game a career game. Got drafted 3 years ago to the Express and very loyal ever since. They needed that save, but it's just... Can it be done? This rivalry game has disappointed. Really leading up. Ooh, okay. Ooh, nothing. Goose? Can Goose get something? Iceman! Did Iceman just do that? Oh no. That's a little bit off by Imp. Imp's having a little bit of a quiet game, but Imp is not really known for being too good. He's just a complimentary player. He can make plays when needed. Oh, nice shot there. Goose. 6-2 game. And they need 4 more goals in 1:30. Yeah, you can't rule it out, but here we go. And sometimes when you think you know everything, something crazy happens. But we'll see if the Rebels are able to score soon. Or they're just gonna allow. Okay, Sabretooth, nice hit away. And trying to keep the possession alive, but okay. Can they bring it back to a little bit something more manageable? But nothing really. Their possession really ends quickly. Khan hits it away. Him keeps the possession alive. Uh-oh, wide open net. Iceman is coming in hot though. 6-3 game. 45 seconds remain. They're gonna have to get some rapid fire goals here from here on out. They want to come back. And that's not a great start. They're gonna have to bring it. They're gonna have to drive down the. Uh-oh, bad hit right there. Just off. No, that could have brought him back in it. Sabretooth. No. And this game is done. If only Khan wasn't off on that shot. You never know what could have happened there. 6-4 game. It would have been it could be a 1-goal game maybe. You never know what could have happened. He made that. Khan made it. But that didn't happen. And here we are. 6-4 game. This is gonna look a lot closer than it actually was. And it is so done. Rebels fall short. Of a comeback. And now we're switching gears to NCAARL. I think some things to cover really. The game of the day really was Dragons against Seekers. That was one of the greatest games we've seen so far this year. It's not the best game, but it's up there. Yuri with a 6th goal, 16 seconds ago. 2 goals from Cougar, 2. And here we go. We're going to have Wisconsin versus Texas Tech. There will be the semifinal games are going to be streamed live on ESPN Plus, so you don't really want to miss it. Actually, they're going to be white and red. They're going to be. And the finals are going to be here. They're going to be game of 7 from after this round. We're keeping on with a 5-game series. So name of the game, really, you don't really want to miss this, because we're gonna take a look at some scores real quick. Brought to you by our by Z Fuel. Use code THB, get 15% off. And taking a look at games today. Minnesota, NC State just concluded as we speak. And Minnesota coming in clutch, actually outscoring NC State 17-5 in the last 2 games to win 3-2. And in 30 minutes we're gonna have Pepperdine and Arizona State, but we're starting on time. Rex Cougar Centis on Wisconsin, Texas Tech Chipper Boomer Armstrong Cougar, 5-star recruit coming out of Southern California. One of the greatest we've seen, generational talent. And he decided to go to Wisconsin after a cold start, starting off 1-10. They Chipper for Texas Tech, early goal there. And that is a crucial goal to begin. Trying to get yourself momentum early. This is a game of momentum. And Minnesota, averaging 4.33 goals per game now. Wisconsin seeing it in the number 1 so far in the playoffs, averaging 4 goals per game. Ooh, nice. Nothing really there. But Wisconsin's defense really as well in the top 5. Texas Tech is also in the top 5. Wisconsin's more known for their great defense, really, more than their offense, which is what carried them. In their last 15 games, they only allowed an average of 1.5 goals per game, which I think was pretty shocking. And Chipper, 2 goals already on the day. And here we go. You never know sometimes. Texas Tech is the top 5 team out of the Big 12. The Big 12 coming in with a huge year, actually. Many of the top 5, many teams in the top are from the Big 10, Big 12. I mean, you have Texas Tech, Baylor. You also have West Virginia, Oklahoma State, TCU number 1 before they fell actually against Syracuse. So that's quite interesting. Well, here we go. Armstrong, I don't know what Armstrong's doing, but Rex, easy. They're going to take the goal right there. Wisconsin only down 1. And here we go. Can this series go to Game 5? All other series so far have gone to Game 5 so far. With Oregon moving on to Oregon. Looking like one of those great teams right now. After barely surviving as Wichita State, they went on to beat Indiana. They swept them. And they're coming off against another big win against Arkansas, 3-2. Sometimes you never know what you can get really out of them. But I think one of the scarier teams as well, actually, underrated, is Pepperdine. Pepperdine, they've been looking really fearsome, they would say. Ooh, nice play by Boomer, I think. Nice defense. This is taking place in Champions Field. This is one of the venue games in the quarterfinals. Both semifinals. Boomer. Centis! What a goal! What a save, I mean! And Sentence, is he gonna bring it in for a goal? No. What a defensive play right there. And that's when you see the athleticism really by the Wisconsin defense there. To do something like that. And they get another stop. And another one! Boomer just comes in last second. What just happened then? Just too high. Boomer just comes in rocket in. And it's a 3-1 game. Cougar having a quiet game. That's gonna a little bit hurt his draft stock really. Because I don't know if he's gonna be in the next game or not. Cougar. Ooh, Cougar! Boomer! Wow. Wow, 3 saves and all 3 of them were phenomenal. Oh, Cougar! Taken out there. And Wisconsin's offense, I mean, is gonna have to get going here. Only putting up 1 goal in the game is not gonna cut it. Cougar again, nothing really. I think this might be already in the toast. Ooh, chipper over the middle. Boomer again, just sitting there. 4-1 game. And that's kind of just how it is right now. 4-1. And nice play. Armstrong. Chipper, 5-1. They're just adding on at this point. And we're just going to just speed up the process here. We already know who's going to eventually win this. Game 1. And it's back to the garage. Texas Tech wins 1-0. Chipper getting MVP, 4 goals on the day. That's going to raise his draft stock quite a bit. Boomer as well having a good game. 1 goal, 2 assists, 1 save. The main thing with Wisconsin this game though, they can't get anything going on offense. They only got 3 tool shots. Meanwhile, Texas Tech offense was just all over them that game. And eventually it was just going to break. And Texas Tech coming in with 3 unanswered in the closing minute of the game. That's just kind of how it is. You just got to move on, really. Sundown, Rainmaker, and Heater for Wisconsin. C-Block, Slider, and Viper for Texas Tech. Here we go. Rainmaker. Trying to get something. The one thing about really their game plan, I heard coaches said that they need to get some offense going, because last game it was unexcusable and C-Block already had the goal. C-Block was a 2-star recruit. He was virtually a walk-on for the team. He showed up at tryouts really. After getting no offers. And here he is. He is on the 2nd game in the quarterfinals. He had a phenomenal season, really, for the expectations. He well overperformed, and here he is. All this matters really on who's gonna get it done. At this point, it's win or go home for both these teams. All you have to do is win 3 games. And Rainmaker, nice goal there. Wisconsin 1-1, tied up. Rainmaker leading the team so far. We're racing with 22. I think the most ball touches on the team. You gotta really believe in the process over in Wisconsin. Wisconsin, and they're looking like they're gonna fire that head coach. Coming off a really disappointing season last year, not even going 500, and here they are. Rainmaker again. 2-1 game. Never rule them out. And Viper having a little bit of a quiet game. Same thing with Slider. Outside that one assist, really, for Viper, he hasn't done too much. C-Block over here just trying to do what he knows what to do. He knows C-Block is known for being a great defensive player. Viper, I don't know what. We gotta get a replay on that. Who was leaving net there? Rainmaker, I don't know what Rainmaker was doing. He was just leaving net, going for boost instead of going after the ball. That is going to be really confusing looking at the tapes later on. And if it's Sundown is backing up. Wisconsin's defense has gone absolutely flat these last 2 games now. Last game, it was looking like it was gonna just collapse eventually. But this game here, what is going on? We could see potentially a sweep, really. It might be over already. Like, I have my doubts Wisconsin's really gonna be able to do this. They're playing awful. Viper. Here we go. Ooh, Rainmaker. Peter right now looking. They're looking to at least tie it up here. Ooh. Wow. And, let's go, Rainmaker. Sundown over the middle. Peter. Wisconsin trying to turn up their offensive attack right now, but nothing really connecting so far. C-Block is trying to keep him alive, but big mistake. And Heater, Sundown hits it in the way. Ooh, Sundown, open lane. Just a little bit off. Over the middle, maybe? Can they do it? They really can't. Texas Tech defense is looking really stout. Found 2 bad goals at first, but they have locked in. Slider. Save. Sundown. Wisconsin has to score here. And C-Block knocks it away. Open lane. They're Wisconsin's trying to regroup. Under a minute to go. Oh no. Nice center. Slider goal. And that might already seal it. 2.5 minutes of this defensive action. 4-2 game. And Wisconsin's going to have to get back-to-back very fast goals here to potentially send to overtime. Off to an okay start. but that is not what you want to see here. I don't know what they're doing in that. They're gonna have to score really soon now. Slider just gonna hit it away. And this is looking really bleak now. I don't know if it's gonna happen. Either they needed something really going for them, but they can't. Being held again to not very many points at all. And Wisconsin is gonna lose. Yet again. And take a look at the bracket for Wisconsin. I don't know what's happening. Rainmaker tried to have a good game. He definitely was the best player on the team. 2 goals, 4 shots, 2 saves, but Texas Tech attack is just relentless right now. And Wisconsin's definitely looking really bad right now. They're pretty injured following a really close series against Western Illinois. Barely winning that. Bandit, Buzz, Maverick on Wisconsin, Casper, Myrtle, and Squall coming in. Texas Tech, this could potentially be the series-ending game. Wisconsin's gonna have to come up with something here. And that's all you can really say following that 4-2 loss. And here we go. Ooh, Casper, nice goal to begin off the game. 1-0. They're looking to sweep it here and just end it. Just end it, really. And really previewing Arizona State Pepperdine. Just staying with the 2 best offenses in the playoffs so far. Both teams are averaging just under 4 goals per game. And meanwhile, this series has been really pretty defensive, really. Really one-sided on offense. Buzz over the middle. Hit away. Maverick misses. Bandit is kind of just there. Tries to just keep it up in the air, but Myrtle singing in net right now. He's ready for anything to come their way. Myrtle, just like we mentioned, 2 saves on the day already. Season on the line. And the #1 defense in the playoffs so far. Really showing up. Buzz! 3 minutes to go, 1-0. Ooh, what? This is their chance, really, to score, and they're gonna have to find a way to really bring some chaos here. Bandit over the middle, and that's an own goal. Bandit with game goal credit, but tied now. Casper, is out here with the own goal. And that's a pretty major issue, really. When you get those own goals, especially when you really can close the series here. You don't want to play extra games. You don't want to keep them alive. And Maverick over the middle. What a save by Myrtle. And that could go the other way. That could go the other way. 2-1. They tried. Bandit tried. Had a bad angle there. And that's kind of what just happens. Bad angle, and that's how you kind of end it. 2-1, 2.5 minutes to go. And they're looking for this. And this is an elimination game here. Looking for the sweep. And Texas Tech might be one of the most dangerous teams in the country at this point. And when the other top teams have lost, that's kind of what you just know. Ooh, over the middle. Buzz getting in net. That's gonna get it. What? Buzz! Buzz just threw so hard! Buzz! What is Buzz doing? Oh my, Buzz had it! Buzz just single-handedly just threw for Wisconsin there. Heavy criticism. Heavy criticism by Buzz right now in the media. And they're gonna have to find a way to really respond to this because it's a 3-1 game and they're gonna get swept. Wow. Buzz save. But you can't get that bad taste out of your mouth. It's a 4-1 game. This got ugly. 4-1 now. And they came to the quarterfinals just to get destroyed. Only putting up 4 goals in 3 games. I can't believe that. Buzz. I can't believe that. That is one of the craziest things we've seen. And Wisconsin, they're going to get swept here. There's no way they come back. Texas Tech's defense is looking elite. And 5 goals. And here they are. On ESPN Plus after this game is Pepperdine versus Arizona State. Pepperdine's looking to continue their season. Which, who knows if that's going to happen. 6-1. And this has gotten ugly overnight. And Texas Tech has a legitimate... They could win really a national championship early if they keep this up. In the bracket right now, they're going to go on to play Minnesota. So that's going to be that's going to be a stacked series. You don't want to miss out on it. You don't. And Wisconsin is going to be swept. Held to 4 goals. And that's how we're going to end it. Texas Tech sweeps Wisconsin 3-0. And that's all I can really say. Just wow. Buzz is getting heavy scrutiny. After I can't believe that. And that's how we're gonna have to end it. It was a nice time seeing some great games, but wow, what a way to end it, really. Semis on Friday. Better be ready to watch them because huge games. But we're gonna be close.